At this afternoon hour, at least 30 people believed to be killed on the campus of Virginia Tech University.
Gunfire ringing out, police scrambling.
Students out looking, trying to see what's going on, running out of buildings.
What is turning out to be the deadliest campus shooting in U.S. history.
Some students have been reported to have jumped out of windows just to save themselves, injuring themselves, but at least escaping the gunfire.
You're seeing police out with their weapons drawn.
Fired between 175 and 225 bullets, primarily from a Glock 9mm semi-automatic handgun, reloading between 15 to 17 clips of ammunition.
How do you make sense of this?
It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, a gunman shooting people without saying anything just seems like his intent to kill is just irrational.
It was soon learned that Joe was suffering from mental health issues.
He had been arrested for stalking girls on campus months before and ultimately sent to a mental health facility where he was evaluated by a judge and was adjudicated to be a danger to himself.
An acquaintance of Cho's contacts police fearing Cho might be suicidal. He is brought before a magistrate who issues a temporary detention order that says he, quote, presents an imminent danger to himself or others. He's sent to a mental hospital but soon released.
And with that adjudication under federal law, that prohibits you from buying a gun. But in Virginia in 2007, they only sent those records to our background check system if you're then told to get inpatient therapy. Joe was told to get outpatient therapy. So his record never made it into the background check system.
So when Virginia gun dealers did the required background checks, Cho's name was not in the system, and he walked away with two very deadly weapons.
Instead of signing up for therapy, he went to the gun store down the road from campus and went over the internet and bought a Glock 9mm and a Walther 22 and a couple hundred rounds.
More information has now emerged about the other weapon, bought online, a .22 caliber pistol purchased with a credit card for $273 on February 2nd from thegunsource.com.
And then ultimately walked into this building a couple months after that and killed 32 people and himself.
In the case of the Virginia Tech shooting, for instance, that individual had been adjudicated as dangerously mentally ill. The court system in Virginia knew that, but the state never provided the system to the background check, so when he went to buy a gun, he passed the test. Now, under our bill, we create greater incentives for states to provide this kind of information, so hopefully they will, and someone like him might be denied in the future.